fan website. Here it is. When I woke up this morning after watching Avatar for the first time yesterday, the world seemed gray.
What?
It was like my whole life, everything I've done and worked for, lost its meaning. Lost its meaning after watching this movie.
Wow.
That's what's going on here. Call in. Want to hear from you. 1-877-TEL-HLN. Joining me, Joe Piazza, entertainment writer, CNN.com, also with us. Welcome back, our psychotherapist.
People don't realize, like, people genuinely, like, started deleting themselves after watching, like, the first Avatar, even the second Avatar, because they thought that they would go to a place like Pandora. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what happens after death, bro, but as much as I would like to believe, I don't think that is one of the destinations. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah.
Stacey Kaiser. Joe, you did some digging on this. How widespread is this phenomenon where people are feeling depressed? And
this is fascinating.
In layman's terms, they see this movie, and especially if they see it in 3D, they're really feeling it, and then their world is not this.
Oh, imagine if we did this, like, imagine if we saw the movie in 4D, bro.
So that's what's leading to the depression, in a nutshell?
It is, indeed. And I think the depression is widespread enough that it is an actual phenomenon. There were over 1,000 posts on how to deal with post-Avatar depression on one of the Avatar fan forums. And that's just one of many fan forums where people have gotten together to talk about how they felt, just like that one commenter said, very depressed. They felt like the world was gray and flat after waking up after seeing Avatar.
Is the 3D effect,
oh my goodness,
make it that much greater, make this world that much more enticing and appealing?
Avatar would make it
I
bank.
think you put on these glasses, and James Cameron's CGI effects are so good that you're actually transported onto the planet Pandora. So you take off the glasses, and there's a disconnect, and that's what's making people more depressed.
Okay. Stacey, what do you make of this? I mean, because people who haven't seen it are a little skeptical of this. They're going, come on, it's a movie. You take off the glasses and you go back home. Why are people getting depressed over this?
Yeah,
well,
why?
Here's what I parallel to, because we see this phenomenon all the time. You see somebody go to a romance movie and they walk away and they're not with Prince Charming and they don't have a person like that, and so they have a bit of depression. I think that's a piece of it. I don't think it's about the movie. I think that people are forced to look at what's going on in their own lives, and if it isn't the euphoric dream that they were hoping for, that they end up depressed.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense, because, like, I personally, the last time I felt something like this towards Avatar, it was the movie Rio, right? But I could go to Brazil, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I first saw Rio as a kid, I was, like, trying to learn Portuguese. I was, trying to learn how to play, like, soccer and things of that nature, bro. I fell in love with the culture there, the women, just everything. Like, watching Rio, bro, as a kid, like, changed my life. Like, I really wanted to get out of America, bro. Like, so I could kind of understand, like, where people are coming from with Avatar. Just, I know that Rio, Brazil, like, Rio de Janeiro is real, but Pandora isn't,
Let's get a call in. Mike is with us in Missouri. Mike, you there? What are your thoughts here?
I'm still here with you, and I saw the movie. The movie was good, but it's a movie. All I got to say is, as a society, if it comes down to where you feel like there's life or death through a movie, that after it's over, it's going to make you depressed or suicidal, you need to reevaluate what's important in life to you and really go back to the basis and realize family, and there's other things, and it's only a movie. You can't tell me that shapes you and that gives you justification for the way you act. I'm just not buying it, man.
Wow. Okay, Mike, straight talk from Mike in Missouri.
So I just finished watching Avatar, Fire and Ash, the newest Avatar that just came out. And a lot of people are having this thing called Avatar depression after watching the movie. I can't lie to you guys. It may not hit as hard, as it done to me, because, like, I'm, like, still like I know what's a movie and this and that. And I'm a huge fan of sci-fi and fantasy. Like, that's my favorite genre. But I gotta tell y'all guys, that depression, it's real. It may hit harder for some people, but it's definitely real out here. I saw it with my own eyes. People actually watched Avatar and they walked out of the theater genuinely sad. Like, not because the movie was bad. No, like the movies were great. Okay, I watched all three of them. I love them all. But it's not because the movies were bad. It's simply because their reality of life is bad, okay? And I understand, bro. It's tough out here. You know what I'm saying? You watch Avatar, something so beautiful, and then you gotta go back to reality after that, bro. You don't know how to handle that. You know, think about it. You sit down for 3 hours and watch a planet where everyone is, you know, beautiful, right? Everyone's blue, visually appealing. Nature glows in the dark. The animals they're dangerous, but they're respectful, right? And all trees have Wi-Fi. Like, what's going on here? Then the movie ends, the lights come on, and you're back to a stinky movie theater with a broken seat, a Sprite that tastes like crap, regret, and a guy next to you Googling, is Avatar the real planet? Yeah, bro. Society is cooked.
I saw Avatar yesterday, and I'm just so sad that it's not real. Because why don't we have just flying things in the sky, and why aren't we blue, and why can't we just live life without bills? Like, I'm just so depressed after I saw Avatar. I just liked it so much. I just wish it was real. Like, they're just so free, and they just get to swim in the water and just eat and have fun and shoot arrows and be blue and tall. Like, I don't know. Like, I just wish it was real. Like, why is it not real? Like, why is life so much more complex than it is on Avatar? Like, Avatar is just so fun. All they do is just run around and shoot arrows and just live off the land. It just seems like a better way of life. It's just such a better way of life. Like, why do we have to do all the things we have to do instead of just Avatar, just the way of life? It's just better. Like,
Avatar ruined my life. I watched Avatar today, and now real life feels so depressing. I wish I was a blue alien flying dragons and living in a forest. I wish Pandora was real. Post-Avatar movie depression is a different world. And don't lie. If you watched Avatar and didn't wish you were a Navi, you're lying. Tell me I'm not the only one.
I don't know if you guys remember this from when the first Avatar movie came out, but people, after watching the movie, went home and had this thing called, I think it was like post-Avatar depression or just Avatar depression, where people were genuinely depressed after seeing how gorgeous Pandora was and how cool the life being connected with nature was. When they went back home and had to pay bills and go back to their concrete jungle fucking cities, that they were genuinely depressed at those lives. And everybody started getting depressed that they couldn't go live in a world as beautiful as Pandora, because we have it, but the opportunity isn't there for everybody. Everybody's stuck in their fucking $1,600 one-bedroom apartment, struggling and paying their bills. And so everybody got depressed after that movie came out. It was like an actual thing. Like, it was studied and published. It was crazy. It might have even been the second one. I'm barely remembering, but I think it was the first one. Like, when it came out, everybody was super fucking depressed after watching it. It was also the coolest movie ever, but...
You remember Avatar depression? It was like a legitimate psychological
the movie
condition.
Or the
No, after Avatar, people got depressed because they wanted to live on that fucking planet with those blue people and live free.
They
and
did?
live pure, yeah.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, Avatar depression. It was like a real thing. People were talking to their therapist so much about being depressed, about wanting to live
mode
with it.
too. We can try that.
What's that? Depressed mode? No, don't do it.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I can't be the only person that watches Avatar and be like, man, really wish humans could live like that. Like, bro, imagine a world where you could just live, like, just invested in nature, growing in your true abilities like swimming, fishing, hunting, being with animals, like actually building relationships with animals, building relationships with people. Like, bro, honestly, it feels like that was the world we were supposed to live in. Like, watching the movie, it's like man is basically sin. Yeah, even though Jake done helped a lot with Pandora, a lot of the issues have stemmed from him. Now you can see, like, they starting to fight each other. They starting to use real weapons. Like, bro, in the next Avatar movie, I wouldn't be surprised if they start paying taxes or establish a government.
Avatar depression is real. It's real. I just came back from seeing Avatar 3, man. What a beautiful fucking movie. But I couldn't help but feel just so depressed as I was walking out of the theater. I was like, oh my God. Like, I've just watched these people be in tune with their planet and with their God and with their animals. And I have to go back to my world where AI has already consumed 3, like, all the water bottles, like some shit. that's ever been created. It's already consumed that much fucking water. And on top of that, there's plastic in the ocean. Like, oh, we abuse our animals. No connection to our animals whatsoever. Like, we're just... And I actually, like, watched this video where it's, like, people... I don't know if this is real, but there's stories of people that have taken their lives in thoughts that they would be reborn on, like, Pandora. Yeah. I don't know if that's real, but it's actually really sad. And I feel like it's a lesson that we should try and, like, salvage what we can of our Earth, you know? But it looks like, I don't know. I feel like Avatar may end up being, like, a real thing in the future, because the way that we're going about taking care of our planet,